It was during COVID, and I was in charge of doing account management, which are sales for the modern trade channel, which we sell through the supermarket and the convenience stores. So there are three major channels in consumer goods and beers, which are the on-premise, which are the restaurant where the consumers, they actually use the product when they are there. And the traditional trade, which are the traditional conventional storefront in here, you will see a lot where it's a small house, it's mostly local merchants where they establish a shop in there, or a small reseller to distribute the consumer goods in a area. And the final one is the modern trade, which are the supermarket, the convenience store, the more high-end grocery stores like Annam in here. So I was in charge of the big account, Saigon Coop. Saigon Coop is the biggest retail group at the time in Vietnam. Is partially owned by the government. And then the convenience stores chains in Ho Chi Minh City, including GS25, 7-Eleven, Circle K, and so on. So it was in the middle of COVID, and a lot of places has shut down. We have the centers, the centers, I don't know what it's called specifically, but it's the centers where they keep the people that got COVID inside the centers so they cannot infect other people, and it took care of those people in that centers. So Saigon Coop, because they were partially owned by the government, they were the one who are responsible to provide the food to those centers. So it was their priority, and everything they do from marketing to actual business operations to reinforce that responsibility of them. So they really scaled down on the consumer goods that they don't think have a lot of demand at a time, including beers and alcohol. So it's a tough sell for a long while. And then they obviously sales slowed down, but it's not just my account, it's everybody. But it's got me really think about what I do, what I sell, and my learning curve at a company. I was actually prepared to get a promotion at the company, but it's a promotion in terms of seniority and the experience and the contribution you have in the organization. The responsibility of the job after the promotion were not too different from the job that I was doing at the time, even though it's a great promotion and I had a great team. So it's my learning curve at the time was also a little bit diminishing return. And then I thought a lot about what kind of value that I provide to the market and how much one person can influence, can contribute to make a difference in a big organization. And then I see it's very clear that if I stay in the company in the next 2 years, 3 years, it'll be good. It'll be stable. It'll be good. The pay will be adequate, but the learning curve will not be much, and the product that I will still be selling would still be the same. And the job that I do every day, the conversation that I'm gonna have every day would not be much different from what I'm having here, which get me all this thinking and reconsidering. At the same time, I try to put myself out to the labor market again to know what's happening out there. And there's this one company, is a new media company in Vietnam, it's called Etc. And I talked to one of the guy there, and is the extreme opposite. Etc. at the time was very small. They only compete.
Is it only like one like the top media companies here now? I see them on the LinkedIn all the time.
They are the most popular because the nature of their work is.
I know they're doing a big time networking event in January.
Yeah, they have events all the time. So they're doing events, media production, and they also distribute their product. I think they are the most popular recently. They don't actually have a competitors here. Especially to the young people, they don't have a similar offer from anyone else, and they're also the first of their of what they're doing to really be that big and that many people know about them. So it was the extreme opposite, but they were very small when I joined them. They were seed round or pre-seed round, I don't really remember, but they were very small. And ABI, Budweiser, everybody know Budweiser.
Yeah.
And so I feel like when you were young, when you feel not sure about something, you would tend to try it out because you feel like you got to learn and you got to experience it. When you have more experience, it might be different. But at the time, I feel like I got to try this. I have to really see how the work is like. I don't want to be in my comfort zone. And I really don't know what it's gonna be like. But every day I went to work, it's 8 hours. Sometimes I work overtime at night to prepare for the next day. And I feel like I don't want to be in today and thinking about how the next day can be different. I prefer to go with the unknowns. It were more exciting at the time. And ever since then, I think it's 2021 or 2020, 2021, I don't really remember.